This Vietnamese mama is about to cook me up a feast. So in today's video, I'm going to do a 7-kilometer walk to Vinhomes Central Park, which I believe to be the nicest park in the whole of Ho Chi Minh. And on the way, there's going to be many sights to see and explore. We are going to go past the Fine Arts Museum. We're also going to go past the Reunification Palace, a very, very important palace in Saigon. We are then going to explore the Saigon Zoo and Botanical Gardens. I'm not sure if I'm going to go in there yet. I don't really agree with the zoos. And then we're going to finally end up at this Central Park, which I'm really looking forward to. See, it looks like it might be the best park in the whole of Ho Chi Minh. And that was a lovely, lovely meal. Let's start my 7-kilometer walk through Ho Chi Minh. And the first stop is going to be Saigon Fine Arts Museum. And all the places I'm going to visit today, I will tell you on the screen how much cost of entry is in every single place. Some locals purchasing some fruit. And also some locals working very hard on the scaffold pole. And this is what this video is going to be. As I'm walking quite a few kilometers, I'm sure I'm going to see some wonderful sights, so making sure my camera's on all the time and trying to capture it as best I can, while seeing some iconic buildings and also having a few coffees and some food in between. Brilliant. We're gonna have to cross at some point. Not many red or green lights in Ho Chi Minh City. Here we are, Ho Chi Minh Fine Arts Museum. And the building's very impressive actually. I'm going to see how much tickets are now. I don't need to ask for the price, it's right here. 30,000 Vietnamese dong for a single entry. I've seen many things down the streets in Ho Chi Minh, but I've not seen a duck before. Goodbye duck, goodbye chicken, goodbye dog. I'm sorry I can't get better shots of the Reunification Palace, also known as the Independent Palace, but that's because I need to pay to enter to get any closer than I already am. This is perhaps the most famous building in the whole of Ho Chi Minh City, and the reason was that on the 30th of April 1975, this was when the war ended in Vietnam and a North Vietnamese army tank crashed through the gates behind me. And so, this is the entrance to Ho Chi Minh Zoo and Botanical Gardens. The price list is just over here, so let's go and check it out. 40,000 for children to, I think that's both the zoo and Botanical Gardens, they come as a package. 40,000 for kids, 60,000 for adults. Quite a famous building in the grounds, because as you can see behind me, it looks like there's 20 or 30 people all drawing this building up here, just behind the people who are playing a bit of badminton. So it looks like even though it costs to go inside the zoo and the botanical gardens, there's other little areas around it, like this old abandoned building that you can walk around, so that's quite nice. It's not actually an abandoned building at all, it's actually a temple. It's just not open at the moment. It was actually erected by the French as a memorial for those who lost their lives in World War I. This is as far as I can go without paying, and I want to make it to the gardens before it gets dark. But it was really nice seeing the temple in the distance there, and it was nice having to wander around, so the trip wasn't all in vain. What a job this dude has trying to divert the traffic. Try and keep control of that. Finally, we found a banh mi place. When you don't want a banh mi, you see them everywhere, and when you really want one, you can't find them. Finally found one. Well, that banh mi was nice, but this traffic's starting to do my head in. How am I supposed to walk through this to the park? I've got about another 2 kilometers to go, and it's getting dark. What you do to become a travel vlogger, huh? Thank goodness, I don't need a coffee, I need a bottle of water. I found a Family Mart. The rivers are absolutely disgusting in Southeast Asia. Not even a fish could survive in that. One thing I would say, so if you really want to explore a city, you can only do so much in a taxi or even on a motorbike. You just have to walk. Like, the amount of new streets I've been down has been unbelievable in these last 6 kilometers. And I've not spotted one Westerner in about 2 hours either. It's brilliant. Just little streets like this. Amazing. And this has actually made me realise just how big Ho Chi Minh actually is. It's insane. This looks like the really affluent area of Ho Chi Minh. Yes, we made it. And this park is actually nicely lit up, if litten's even a word. Probably not. I'm so tired I can barely speak. But yeah, this looks really nice. Right, let's have a little walk around here and actually relax. Yeah, do not walk 7 kilometers in Ho Chi Minh. It doesn't seem too much in the countryside, but when you're in a city like this and you're zigzagging, I've probably done about 10 clicks. Even though this was actually really hard work, I don't have to shout to the camera now. But yeah, even though this was hard work getting here, this is really, really nice. This is definitely the affluent part of the city. Check out these buildings. I'd love to live up one of them. So then you've got this absolutely stunning park right next to you. This has certainly cheered me up and relaxed me. I needed it. Vinhomes Central Park, this is called. And this is a must come to if you're in Ho Chi Minh. It's absolutely brilliant. And you've also got spotlights or floodlights, whatever you want to call them, around the park. So it's lighting up the park beautifully. So I didn't have to worry about it being too dark because you're going to be okay. And behind me in this park, you can see these type of bird nest structures. And they've got basically a spiral staircase going up them where you can have a view over the river, which is just behind me over there. And also of all these absolutely stunning skyscrapers, which obviously look a little bit more pretty at night. Absolutely brilliant. This park's amazing. I'm not going to find a better spot to finish this episode, so let's do it now. Thanks everybody for watching. It's been a bit of a tough vlog, this one, but I can't complain. Look where I am. Thanks again for watching. Less work, more travel. Same time, same place tomorrow.